Okay. People, we're back. Episode Shugster. What? That's how we get in straight away, people. That's how we get in.
Holy shit.
That's how we get in.
Is this 13?
No.
14?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
I thought it was 13.
I thought it was 14. Don't do that to me.
I'm sure it was 13.
I'm sure it's episode Shiza.
Alright, we'll go with that. 14.
Well, I done 2 already.
What? 2 did... Oh, was that another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
And people, just like that, I go by the name of Zush, aka Guyver, aka I win this quite a few times still. Like, I've won quite a few times. I think I'm in the lead.
I don't think you're in the lead.
Nah, I think I'm in the lead.
I don't think you're in the lead.
I think I'm in the lead. Anyway, loser, would you like to
Wow. Okay.
introduce?
And I go by the name Daniel Nero as... I don't know, man. I ain't got no... I don't like your one. Your one's cool. My one's just...
I mean, is that a reason not to like something? It doesn't seem right.
I kind of want to do something.
I mean, you'll get there, man. You'll get there. One day. People, this is Watch It or Not TV. Nah, I felt like the tone was...
Watch It or Not TV.
Yeah, there we go. On today's show, we're going to be reviewing Silk Road.
Yeah, that's the new one about the dark web.
Yeah, the guy who set up a platform where you can buy anything using Bitcoin.
Yeah. It's funny.
Keywords, you see what we did there?
Yeah, they've done something before, but obviously because everyone's in Bitcoin now, everyone's doing the crypto thing. It's like,
right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You've got that one, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's the next one. Hey, Mortal Kombat.
Hey,
that was a lot. That was a lot. You're excited for this one.
Oh, of course, man.
I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. It's a part of childhood, man.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, man. Everyone watched that first one. The second one was good as
interesting
well.
to see that they're still keeping it alive.
Yeah, they are.
But we'll talk about how they're keeping it alive. People, as usual, don't like to keep saying it, but we gotta keep saying it. But subscribe, like, comment, turn on the notification, so you know what, as soon as this drops, like, you don't miss it.
Yeah.
You hear me? Because that's the most pissed thing, when you want something to watch and you didn't know this was out, and bro, it's a mess. So just make sure you however it sounds. You hear me? First up, let's do Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
let's do Mortal Kombat.
Let's do the Mortal Kombat.
It's
one.
only right.
Yeah, of course, has to go first.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, what did you think this was going to be like?
Honestly,
Now, what did you think?
I wasn't expecting much.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting much. They've never done well with Mortal Kombat.
What?
I don't think they have. Other than little short things I've seen and animated stuff, like the films that they tend to put out there on a platform.
So you didn't like the first film?
No, I've never really been too impressed with what they did with Mortal Kombat, to be fair. So I wasn't expecting much from this one.
Okay, fair enough. So who's doing the synopsis?
I could get in there.
Yeah, go on. This is
Right, you already knew what you wanted it to. You're such a them set up kids there, boy. You already knew what you wanted.
You know, like this is like a tournament sort of thing. And
right,
you know the Mortal Kombat. You know the Mortal Kombat way. You get me? You got it.
I don't even know what that means. You got it. Everyone's got their own interpretation of.
Well, you interpret that.
Okay.
You interpret that.
Cool. All right. Boom. So what we got here? MMA fighter Cole Young seeks out the Earth's greatest champions in order to stand against the enemies of the Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe.
That's effort. You got told off last week.
No, because I didn't like the way you spoke to me. On camera, man. I didn't like
told off last week. And now you pick up your game like that. That's how I do.
I didn't like the way you spoke to me.
I was much better. That's what I'm saying.
This is where we're at now.
Last week, lackluster effort.
No, it wasn't. It was
terrible, man. That was good. All right, cool. So yeah, we got this one.
Growth.
I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited for this.
Serious?
Yeah, super excited because obviously it's got I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly, but Hiroyuki Sanada.
I'm gonna leave you with that one.
Yeah. So it's got him and it's got Joe Taslim. So and these men are like top when it comes to kung fu. You get me? Obviously, Joe Taslim's from the Raid.
Yeah.
And for me, the Raid.
People, if you ain't seen the Raid, Right.
That's
No,
we're actually going to do a special. We're going to do a raid special. We have to do a raid special. We have to do a raid special. So when it comes to like martial arts movies in like now, do you know what I'm saying? Like this, for me, the raid is up there without
Would you say he possibly like new Jet Li kind of guy? What happened to Jet Li, man?
I don't know. He got old.
He
made too much money and just
but so did Jackie Chan, but you still hear his name ring off.
Yeah, I don't know. Jet Li was serious,
bro. When you see certain people involved, you tend to think, okay, and
these man are top kung fu man.
And you know what? All right, as you say that, all right. So what?
The first fight between them was kind of cold. I thought it was sick.
That's what made the fight scenes in here like the fight scenes were deep. Yeah,
I thought there was I mean, the fight scenes with them were deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the fight scenes with them were good.
Yeah.
I thought they could have sped it up. I thought it could have been a little bit faster.
What, the film in general?
No, the fight scene. Oh. I feel like they was quite a little bit slower than I'm used to. But then
interesting.
I'm just basing everything on the raid. But the fight scenes other from them two were kind of like corny.
Alright.
But before you get into it, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this film.
You really
I enjoyed it. It was crap. Yeah, it was crap. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it.
Is it because you have so much of a connection with Mortal Kombat in terms of the characters, so you want to see how the characters are brought to life, so to say?
Maybe.
Because I feel like that's the tie-in that Mortal Kombat has, always will have. It's a bit like Street Fighter, bro.
Oh, but the Street Fighter movie was terrible.
Yeah, but you will still watch another one only because you have that tie-in with Street Fighter. And I feel that's the same with Mortal Kombat. Even though they do better with Mortal Kombat.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was rubbish. You know what it was? It wasn't rubbish. It was what I thought it was going to be. It's the same Mortal Kombat. It's the same. Like, I can't understand why they can't get this right.
Yeah, because they
proper can't get right, but they can't get right on this film.
Mortal Kombat's got a deep storyline as well, deep characters.
They can't get right though, boy. You know why it is? Because you know why? As well as they got deep characters, they got a lot of shitty characters. And they always highlight the shitty characters.
One thing I do need to say about this, Cole, what a waste of a...
I had to read, because I was like, what?
Is he real?
No, so basically, when I read it up, it's like, he's like the new age Johnny Cage. They tried to like mix it up a little bit and bring in a new character. That's why, spoiler alert, at the end you see the picture of Johnny Cage. Because it's like, well, yeah, kind of, this is the new guy. I was back, but anyway, he's supposed to be some new character or something like that.
What a waste of time.
I hate, what's her name?
Sonya.
Yeah, man. And they always make her a main feature and shit, bro. And she's just annoying to me, bro. Because like man say, there's so much other characters to play with that have so much more of an interesting background. It's like, why do you not keep highlight? I know why they do, because everything's based on the earth and the battle, so they've got to have real life figures.
But what you need to remember is Sonya is one of the first characters.
I know.
Like when you could only pick like Johnny Cage, Liu Kang,
hold on, wait.
Sonya.
When you're bringing in man like fucking Cole Young, don't tell me about
that was ridiculous, bro. Like that was a stupid addition. Like it was just they literally could have saved money. One of the highlights of this movie was Kano though. Kano was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
He was funny. When he got his little eyes there, he's going, fucking laser, like a fucking fireball, you pussy. That was funny.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, he was good. He was funny in this. Reptile, I don't know what they tried to do with Reptile. Like,
yeah. What did you think of how they did Jax?
Why did he make his arm so small in the first place? Well, when I see them come with man's arm,
that was such a part.
It's like the CGI man started late.
You know what it was like, bro? You know, this is so random, but you know in Thunder Force with Lobster and he's got like the little hands. That's what it looked like. That's what it reminded me of. He's got these little fucking skinny ass stands coming out of his big ass shoulders and shit.
It was so stupid, bro. But Positives was...
It was mad gory.
It was mad gory, and Sub-Zero was cold. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but they made him look like the coldest ever.
Noob Saibot was Sub-Zero after he got killed by Scorpion. He was resurrected by Quan Chi and resurrected as Noob Saibot. He was no longer Sub-Zero.
Okay.
Then they later changed it to, I think, either he was Sub-Zero's little brother or he was Sub-Zero's bigger brother.
Okay.
So he was that thing, but he looked sick.
Yeah, he was sick.
He's sick. And even his, like, when he had the ice, you know, the ice, it's like...
Yeah,
that was...
Bro, they made him, like, a god in that film.
Yeah, it's like they wasted their whole budget on... It's like they wasted their whole budget on Scorpion and Sub-Zero. And they just said, okay, we got £300 left. We got $200 left.
I know a man that can play Kano. He's a cameraman.
Yeah, and then someone was like, you know, I got a great idea, you know? How about we leave out Johnny Cage and we use someone called, I don't know, Cole Young.
Bro, that was
idea.
Stupid.
And why did Goro look like a...
That was different. You saying that?
Was it?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
I'm not too sure.
What do you reckon? Can I not say that?
I mean,
It looked like one.
I mean,
You can tell.
can you?
Can you?
Oh. What do you forget of Raiden?
Dead. Kombat's fatality though was sick. When he rode the flying, I can't remember her name.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That was flawless victory. That was sick. I like
the fight scenes were gory. Those that weren't good still ended well.
Yeah.
Because they made it a point to show you, like, man crushed his head open, splash. You hear me? So, in terms of like a guy and watching like action film, like, it was enjoyable if that's what you meant by it was rubbish and it was enjoyable. Yeah. But it was still annoying because it was like, you lot just shat on this film again. So why did they take so long to do that? Because technically he was a main feature of the film, but he wasn't.
I don't know what they was trying to do.
And it was like, so literally for the whole film I was waiting for that fight at the end. Yeah. And then I was kind of cheesed off because I was like, well, it wasn't really fair. Yeah. And that's what I mean. They made Sub-Zero look like a god, bro. So you couldn't even, you needed two, man.
And like, one dead. One resurrected in this day.
It's like, so, yeah, bro. I just get disappointed with the Mortal Kombat because I'm like, you lot can do so much better.
They could do better, but I found it cheesy. I found it stupid, and I found it.
But is that what you want from Mortal Kombat?
That's what I have known. That's what I've become accustomed to from
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but that's not good. Like what?
That's like an abused child. Just man, well, that's all I know. It's like, that ain't life, bro.
I wasn't expecting.
Life don't have to be like that.
I wasn't expecting no blockbuster. I was just expecting what I got, and I was alright with it.
Well, cinema release like that, though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, bro, they never do. Why? Because they're rubbish. You got fucking Godzilla v King Kong all over. You can't get Sub-Zero and Scorpion on the main screen. Don't watch this foolishness.
What? So what? Not what?
Nah, so not watch it, man.
For me, if you want stupidness and you enjoyed the first two Mortal Kombats, watch it, but don't expect nothing amazing. It's a
bro. It's too much L's in it, man. Too much L's. Too much L's.
Look,
I'm not gonna keep staring you lot down the wrong path, people. You know you can always expect honesty. You hear me? Bro, it's early 2000s. 2011?
Yeah,
you're saying?
2011.
2011. Had a bit of a stint though, a few years.
Yeah, I think he got arrested in 2013.
See, I thought it was later, but nah, you might be right, yeah.
Nah, yeah, 2013 he got arrested. So 2 strong years of...
And 10 years ago, Bitcoin.
Must have been worth about a tenner or something stupid like that, bro.
And that is what made this story very interesting. Because how I heard about it, within the conversation, it was like, could you imagine how much man is worth now? How much money how much Bitcoin they couldn't find. It's in the wallet somewhere.
Crazy.
And that's why when someone was explaining it to me, they were saying that's why he's in jail still.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, they can't let him out.
They can't let him out because he must have.
Bro, you know when man comes to pass Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk?
I don't know who he must be,
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get into the synopsis anyway. So, synopsis is philosophical 20-something Ross Ulbricht creates Silk Road, a dark net website that sells drugs, while DEA agent Rick Bowden goes undercover to bring him down. I feel I deserve a clap on that. pat on the back for reading that without my glasses.
I mean,
no, okay. But also, I don't think that Rick Bowden's real. I think he's a made-up character.
Well, they did say in the beginning there would be a lot
I think he's a made-up character.
What made you say that though?
I searched it. I tried to look for Rick Bowden. I couldn't find it. The story's kind of cool, man. I think it was good to. It was good to see how he kind of didn't know what he was doing at the start, and then just YouTube the whole thing up.
Well, yeah, that was interesting because you would think something like that
he would be deep.
But again, salute to YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube.
This is literally you could learn. And this was 10 years. This was like 10 years ago.
Well, how much did the Rick Bowden ask him for $500,000 in Bitcoin?
Yeah, $500,000 Bitcoin,
bruh.
At that time,
exactly.
I don't know what that would be worth now. I don't know what that would be worth.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Boy, it kept going up and down like crazy, innit?
So it's volatile as fuck, man.
So my fault is volatile as fuck, man. It's like 37, I put it like 100,000. It's like my fault is volatile, man.
Didn't recognise anyone, really, apart from the DI agent.
What seemed to be a bit more of a cameo than a main role.
It was just like they thought, let me try and find someone who's half decent. Yeah. He's from Westfield. Westworld.
The guy that basically helped him draw out the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Which was like the informer.
Yeah. He was from, we reviewed just the other day. Judas and the Black Messiah.
So like we said, good story. However, for me, I'm going to be honest with you. I fell asleep about half an hour towards the end. And it was a mixture of the time I was watching it and a mixture of, as intriguing as the story was, the film wasn't grabbing me.
It wasn't.
The film...
did we review White Tiger?
Yeah.
This kind of... I don't know why, but it kind of gave me that type of feel. Like, it kind of gave like the whole overview of a story. Bitcoin and etc. wasn't hype right now. I don't think I would really be interested in this.
No.
I don't.
It wouldn't be a thing, to be fair. Yeah. Well, no, because it still is an interesting story of how he set up. Because this is early times. I think we're only... I guess sometimes it's hard to take it for where it is because we're so cemented in the world that we are now.
Yeah.
But could you imagine that 10 years ago? You hear me? That's like a whole new world. If
he got obsessed in it as well.
Differently. But could you imagine? He's probably... His mind was at where people are at now.
10 years ago.
But he's by himself. There's no one really to talk to. You hear me? There's no one to share your thoughts with. It's like, man's just literally like, nah, this is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And it was a thing for him. It was a reality.
Well, he was stupid. I know that much.
Well, he does a lot of dumb shit.
It was his own fault. His own demise.
Yeah, he crumbled his own empire.
Yeah.
Then the next dumb thing was probably the way he was. It's always a gag. Always a gag. Always a gag. When she basically started hooking up with the next dude at the pool and he got drunk
and he got angry and then he started ordering deaths and that.
It's like, bro, man just writing off man like it's nothing.
Later.
Yeah, hella mistake.
Oh shit.
It probably, honestly, it's probably a good documentary.
Yeah.
That storyline will probably make a good documentary rather than a good film.
Yeah, I would.
Because like we keep saying, the story is actually good, but to make it a film, it wasn't like it wasn't like a super chase. You hear me? There wasn't nothing like that. My man got bagged quite simply.
Yeah, it was quite easily.
Yeah, it was like...
And he got bagged by the guy that didn't even know how to use a computer a year ago. Alright. I didn't think it was that good. It was an alright.
Did you feel like you got a lot of information from it? Did you learn anything about Bitcoin from it?
Nah, not really.
Did you go on the dark web?
I did actually Google dark web.
Did you know much about it before this?
I knew what the dark web was, but I've never been on it or known how to access it or anything like that. Not that I do now, but I did kind of like check it out and this, that, but I don't know if there's anything on the dark web that I would want. Well, there probably is.
Probably one or two things. One or two things. Yeah.
But yeah, not on my personal PC.
That no cap for them thing there.
Yeah, but nah, man, it was a decent watch. Would I say watch it? Yeah, once. I don't think I'd ever watch it again. I don't think I'd say to anyone, Well, maybe just to know about the Bitcoin thing and this, that, but...
Yeah, but you didn't learn anything about Bitcoin.
Well,
so why would you recommend?
Yeah, but that's because I know quite a lot about Bitcoin.
Yeah, but if you didn't,
if I didn't, then yeah, I would learn a couple things about.
What would you have learned? That you could have brought something on the dark web using Bitcoin.
Yeah, and that's volatile as fuck.
But that's it. They ain't teaching you now.
And that is
if anything, that will put you more off of Bitcoin, bro.
And there's wallets. Taught you about wallets.
It didn't teach you about wallets. It didn't mention wallets.
You
just know about wallets. So you was like, oh shit, wallets. But if you didn't know anything about wallets,
that's
you'd be
what I'm
like,
saying.
what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you didn't know anything, it would teach you that, okay, I need a wallet.
And then wallet teach you need...
Because I need a wallet to get my thing, and I need a black guy to help me to take my money out.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna say not to watch it, man.
Yeah, well, you're getting hard on it these days. Wait, you ain't taking no prisoners, in it,
bro. I'm not with it. You know what? Because I'm giving my real. You get me? Because before it's like, nah, it's a good thing. Watch it, but it's like, you know what? Nah, don't watch it because it's not that good. And why I would have recommended to watch it, I didn't get from it. So why would I recommend to watch it? I generally wanted to watch it because I thought I would learn something and it would give you an insight, and which it did, but more about the dark web. And I know about the dark web. We're in 2021 now. Like I know of the dark web. It's not like 2010 anymore. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I just didn't feel like I got much from it. It was long. Like I said, there wasn't nothing there intriguing. So I wouldn't tell someone to go and watch it because you'll probably be bored.
Fair enough.
Manage.
This be harsh.
Episode Shukta. Joke thing right here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so watch it from me, and it's
so not watch it.
Not watch it from Zush. Cool.
Go watch that.
In the bag, episode 14 apparently.
Episode Weishern.
Fuck, you know, bro. You had beer in the bag, innit?
Bro, I don't come to play. I don't know what you come here for, but I don't come to play around.
Have you got any more?
Nah.
Okay, cool. I know your max is usually 3 or 4 with your memory.
No, it's
really
not. Don't do that. Well, to me, that's all I need.
So yeah, that's all I need. Next time I'm gonna come with like, I'm gonna come with like 5.
All I need is 3 or 4 in the holsters here.
Wow.
You know, in the little pocket. Here, where man just keep the drill and the memory card. Man just need 3 in there.
Cool.
Yeah, man. It's been a good show, man.
It was nice and breezy.
Yeah.
But yeah, also next week we're gonna be reviewing. What should we start telling people what we're gonna review next week?
It might change.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to commit to that.
Okay, cool. But we're definitely doing an old school one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're about to. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So from next week we're looking to start reviewing old school movies as well. So movies from long time ago, not just new ones. So if you got any suggestions for those that you want to say, like, hey, I like this movie,
you should check that out.
Yeah.
Because what we really want to do, you know, them films that you've seen, but maybe you was a bit young or you wasn't really into that type of film, but now you watch it again and it's like, oh, I can see all the subliminals, the metaphors, and that's what we're trying to do and recreate. So if there's films that you feel the same way about, let us know.
Could you like, is it still worth it? Still worth it?
I like that.
Worth it or
not?
Worth it or not?
Worth it or not.
Alright, cool. But yeah, anyway, hit us up and we'll be back next week.